Hey Cougars, today is Monday, May 18th. I'm Keeleen Olacio.
I'm Ava Houghton, and you're watching Cougar News Network. Starting this school year in Texas, cell phone use has been banned during school hours.
At Franklin, students and teachers are adjusting to the rules as we end the first school year with this new law.
Reporter Isis Zacarias shows how students and teachers feel about the phone ban now that time has passed.
Cell phones are a big part of everyday life for students, but schools in Texas are starting to limit when they can be used. At Franklin High School, students and teachers are adjusting to the new rules. Students are being asked to keep their phones away during class, and teachers say the goal is to help students stay focused. Science teacher Miss Iniguez says students are much more focused when they are not using their phones in class.
We have their undivided attention. More work gets turned in, which is one of the big factors of why some students fail.
More Texas schools are enforcing stricter cell phone rules after a new state law pushed districts to reduce distractions in classrooms. Teachers here at Franklin say phones can interrupt lessons and make it harder for students to pay attention in class. School officials say the rules are meant to cut down on distractions, but some students say being without their phones all day can be difficult.
I've noticed a lot of inconveniences come up where I do need my phone, but I can't use it because of the phone bill.
Some students, however, believe phones can still be useful for communication and schoolwork.
I also used to text my mommy all the time, just checking up, and I can't do that anymore, which does make me feel a little bit scared that I can't check up on her all the time, but it's okay.
Miss Iniguez says she did notice students getting better grades because of the phone ban, and students agree.
The biggest benefit would be for the student so that they can focus on the task at hand, and they're not worried about how many notifications they get.
Personally, my grades have gone up ever since the phone ban has started. And so I think probably other students' grades have increased as well, which I think that's a good positive about it. Everyone's grades are going up.
As students and staff continue adjusting to the new rules, Franklin High School is one of many schools across Texas trying to balance technology with learning in the classroom.
But I feel like now that time has passed on and moved on, I feel like I have gotten used to it. I've been able to kind of see the positive side of it. Obviously, I feel like being off your phone kind of makes you focus on school a bit more. It also made me talk to my peers a lot more.
We need a little more buy into it. We need a little more support so that we are all on the same page and we can be a force to reckon with.
This is Isis Zacarias reporting.
Many seniors had the opportunity to get vital information about getting ready for college as part of Operation College Bound event.
This event usually happens every year in April and is hosted by UTEP and El Paso Community College. The event happened at Franklin on April 23rd. Representatives from both colleges were present with tables and booths set up for seniors to explore. Lots of information was offered about financial aid, first-year college counseling services, new student orientation, and TSI testing. We spoke with the student advisor with the prep program at EPCC about why they host this event.
We know how fast of a process this is, and we know that there's so much information all the time. So we try to make it a little easier by bringing it to the students. We're available to them, and we just really want to tell students we're here to help you. We're here to do this really hard process with you, just because it can be overwhelming.
Seniors say this event is very helpful if you feel overwhelmed about heading to college.
This helped me plan, to be honest. It told me a lot of stuff that you wouldn't be able to just find on the website, rather than having to sit there for an hour and watch a video or somebody explaining it. They gave the information in a fun way with all the goodies that they give.
I learned that there's a bunch of new people to meet. There's a bunch of activities I didn't know that was going on in the rec center. There's a bunch of business opportunities included in the frat too, a bunch of leadership opportunities and student activities that will overall help me get more involved in the community and UTEP as a student.
Representatives from UTEP and EPCC say they try to visit every high school in El Paso to help get students ready for the next chapter of their life. When they're not marching on the field at football games, the Star of the West Band is in concert season.
This is a time where they prepare for the UIL competition in the spring. The band hosted a pre-UIL performance for friends and family on Thursday, April 30th. The symphonic band and wind ensemble performed 3 songs each. The symphonic band is the JV band, and the wind ensemble is the varsity band. And all their hard work has paid off. Both bands got superior ratings at the UIL competition. The symphonic band performed Wednesday, May 6th, and the ensemble band performed on Thursday, May 7th. In the wind ensemble, there were 6 featured soloists, including 2 all-state musicians, Sam Mendez and Alexa Mendez Chavez. Now that concert season has come to an end, it's time for the band to start preparing for next school year's marching season. Reporter Joseph Ayas shows us what preparing for marching season looks like.
From marching on the football field to sitting in symphony arcs, the Franklin Star of the West Band is where students work tirelessly to create beautiful music and an entertaining halftime show for the community to love and adore.
I think the dedication as well, like there's a lot. That's something that's a huge asset to our school, is that they have so many good leaders, and I think so many people that care.
But their hard work starts well before the school year begins, with students returning in the middle of July for summer band camp to learn proper marching and flag work techniques for their halftime show. Students work long hours in the summer heat to ensure everything is perfect and that the new members are up to speed, and the ability with returning members as well.
It's always tough because at the very beginning, band camp is the hardest part of the entire year. And it's really hard to start off with the hardest part and having students see the rewards of a football game and the rewards of a competition. So my advice would be to just stick it out. I get it, band camp may not be the most fun experience, but you have to do that in order to have more fun throughout the year.
The students, however, wouldn't be so motivated without their amazing section leaders to guide them and keep them engaged. The leaders spend a lot of time learning and pushing their sections to their highest level.
Being a section leader means to me that making the band great and just kind of making sure everyone has a good time and can make good memories.
While the band rehearsals may seem intimidating or intense, that is not the only thing band is about. The most important thing in band is the family aspect of it and how many real-life experiences are given, memories are made, and in the end, having the privilege to perform together with your friends.
I think everyone in our band is really close together. We all get along pretty well, I'd say. We always have good memories. We can always turn something bad into something good. And I think it's really easy to just motivate each other.
For more information on how to join the Franklin Star of the West Band, stop by the Fine Arts Building, RM113, or follow their Instagram at FHS Star Band.
5 Franklin mariachi players took the trip of a lifetime to Nashville, Tennessee, where they performed on the country music's biggest stage, the Grand Ole Opry.
They performed alongside award-winning country songwriter and artist Stephanie Urbina Jones, a huge opportunity given to them by Mariachi Estrella del Oeste director Mr. Mike Hernandez.
The students shared their experience with us.
My name is Elaine Dursina and I play the guitar.
Giovanni Luevano and I play trumpet.
My name is Ruby Sandoval, I play the violin.
My name is Levi and I play trumpet.
My name is Risa Benavides and I play violin.
It was really fun. We went to Stephanie's house. She was really nice. She bought us food. We played instruments at her house. We practiced at her house.
It was fun. She's a exciting personality, so it was very fun to work with.
She was a sweetheart too. I really liked her.
She was actually really sweet and she was very happy to have us there.
We played at the Grand Ole Opry. That was fun. It was actually really cool. We got to see the green rooms in the back.
I enjoyed being backstage in the green room. It felt more professional and more like real, and everybody else was a lot older than us, so it felt different.
It was really cool. It's a pretty big stage, with a lot of people, so I was nervous.
It was super exciting because of the large crowd. It was a very eye-opening experience.
Joining her are the award-winning Texas State champion mariachi students from Franklin High School in El Paso, Texas.
We were on stage and she had a little moment. She was talking about mariachi. And a lot of people over there in Nashville, they don't even know what mariachi is. It's a different culture over there. She was saying how mariachi is in lots of important events through life.
In our culture, mariachis are there when a baby is born, when people fall in love, when they get married, quinceañeras, birthday parties, and when someone passes. This is the sound of our heart. This is the sound of our home.
I thought that was really beautiful that she said that.
We went to the Country Music Hall of Fame Museum. So we got to go around and look at all the famous country stuff, like all things from the past.
It was actually really pretty. They had a lot of instruments. They had a lot of young country stars or older country stars music.
That's where like country music originated. You get to see the history of music progress, so it was really cool to be a part of that.
We heard a lot of like history about country music. We went to the restaurant called Old Red. We listened to live music at the restaurant.
It was really cool. You know, there was a different culture, a lot of country music and stuff like that.
They had live music at like every bar they had, so that was really cool.
We walked around, there's a lot of boot stores, everything. There was live music everywhere, like place after place, and full bands too, not just like a guitar player.
It's taught me to work hard when it comes to anything. Like I worked just as hard for this as I did for our UIL stuff.
It's taught me to work hard and be dedicated to my instrument.
It's taught me to just try my best no matter what.
It's taught me to just be grateful for my teachers more, because I've always been grateful for Mr. H, but he really has done a lot for us. When I joined mariachi, I was just like having fun with it, and because my mom wanted me to join, but I never expected to play at the Grand Ole Opry.
I think it's really cool to see where music has been able to take me, and this is one of the craziest places yet.
And the Texas State champion, mariachi students from Franklin High School in El Paso, Texas.
Hey Cougars, I'm Alana Wetton, and here's a look at your Franklin sports. A lot of student athletes have signed to play sports in college. However, it's not as easy as it seems. Athletic Director Ruben Torres and star football player Justin Morales show what the process is and how to make it easier.
There are many different aspects involved in the recruiting process, including what you should look for in a program and what coaches are looking in you as a player. Coach Torres explains that college often look at your school's history, such as how many athletes have been recruited and how far the athletic careers continued after high school. While that isn't an important factor, Coach Torres also explains the additional steps athletes need to take in order to successfully find the school that best fits them.
It's important for students to look at what kind of schools they want to go to. Like, do they offer the major that they're interested in? The next thing is to get truly evaluated as to what level you're at currently. As soon as you get in as a freshman and you and your family commit to wanting to participate at the next level, you start the NCAA clearinghouse process. And you've got to start marketing yourself to those colleges, being very selective of the camps that you go to.
Future University of Arizona athlete Justin Morales shares his personal experience with the college recruiting process, highlighting the factors that mattered most in his decision and what it was really like to go through it firsthand.
For me, it started in my sophomore year. They recruit you at a very young age, depending if you're a really good player or not. So they'll reach out through your X or Twitter, and then they'll get your phone number and then start communicating with you, your parents, and your coaches.
Finding the right college fit takes more than just talent. Coach Torres explains the important role high school coaches play in helping athletes connect with college recruiters.
No high school coach can guarantee a college scholarship, but what they can do is put you in front of the people who are making the decisions. And I think it's important for the coach to be transparent and honest, not just with the college recruiters, but with the family as well, and get real evaluations as far as, where that athlete's at from a level standpoint.
Justin highlights the factors that mattered most in his decision and the questions he asked to make sure the team was the right fit.
The factors that mattered to me the most was the atmosphere of the school, how the coaches were around players, all of those little things like that. So I asked him, do you see me fitting in your offense? How do you see me playing? Are you going to move me around? Do you see me seeing the field soon, late? What do you expect out of me as a player?
While many athletes dream of playing at the Division I level, Coach Torres explains that every level of college sports can offer meaningful opportunities.
I think anytime your school is getting paid for and you have the opportunity to continue your career and compete at a high level and set yourself up for whatever the end goal in mind is, I think it's a great opportunity that we need to take advantage of.
Even though athletic talent is important, Coach Torres explains that colleges are also paying close attention to how athletes perform in the classroom. He emphasizes that schools are making a financial investment in each player, so they want to know whether an athlete will be disciplined, responsible, and able to succeed academically while balancing their sport.
Being consistent and disciplined are the two hardest things in life. But you doing it shows your discipline, your dedication, your ability to handle the task that you may or may not agree with.
In the end, Coach Torres empathizes what success really comes down to.
So the right fit, do you have the right skill set? And then the biggest thing is, are you going to be a risk and a liability for them if they choose to take you?
Congratulations to our Cougars who are continuing their athletic careers at the next level, and good luck to any athletes that are in the process.
And your 2026 Varsity Girls District 168 and Franklin 216. And your 2026 District 1 6A champions for the Varsity Boys Division are Paso Franklin, 211 points.
An outstanding performance for both our girls and boys track team, where both varsity teams came out with the district title with multiple athletes advancing to area. A huge congratulations for the girls team for winning area. Multiple athletes advanced to regionals, where our 4x4 girls team got third and will be advancing to state. Tyson Cotchery won first in the 400-meter dash that secured him a spot at state. Good luck at state, Cougars. The Franklin tennis team has had an incredible year, with 3 students making it all the way to state competition in San Antonio. Reporter Cassandra Mendoza shows us what it takes to be a part of this tennis team.
Out of the many sports Franklin has, tennis has increasingly become popular among students.
Good. Happy.
Tennis is known for its intensity and difficulty, but it does not stop students from being consistent with it. Sofia Hernandez and Maya Perales, both junior tennis players, explained to us how despite the challenges faced by the sport, staying positive and seeking opportunity for growth are significant for players.
Getting your form right and everything and footwork is definitely hard. To keep at it and not give up.
Staying focused, staying in the game, staying like where you are, not really comparing yourself or like thinking about other players, other people you need to beat.
The Franklin tennis team came out of a district competition in early April. Recently, both players were moved to the varsity tennis team. Despite the new challenge, that does not stop the players from making accomplishments for themselves and the team in the season.
Pretty good. It's a little different, a little new. Well, this season's like on our own, so everybody's done something for themselves that's really accomplishing for themselves.
Accomplishments, definitely really just building up the bonds, especially with our seniors.
Senior Kendall Olivas has been a star player on the Franklin tennis team.
Me and my partner, Aiden Frere, we won districts and got second at regionals, and we're going to state, so I would say that's a really big accomplishment.
Kendall has been playing tennis almost all her life because both her parents are tennis coaches. She has an especially close tie to the tennis team because her mom, Coach Isaac, is the coach.
When she's out there, it's kind of like just having like any other coach. She treats me the same as everybody else. Pushed me to the best of my ability. She's always supported me, never made me do something I didn't want to do, but she's really just helped me grow as a person overall.
Kendall plans to continue her tennis career in college as she has committed to playing at Skidmore College in New York.
I really feel like it's just become such a big part of my life, and especially like being out on the court like with all my friends or just in general getting to train, I feel like it's something really special and I'm really grateful for.
Tennis is an overall opportunity for growth, accomplishment, and support for students' future. This is Cassandra Mendoza reporting.
I'm Elena Wetton, and that's a wrap for our Franklin Sports.
That's all for this week, Cougars. I'm Kaylene Olacio.
I'm Ava Howen. Thanks for watching Cougar News Network.
When I had you to myself.